Hello, students. Welcome back to another class of business studies. We have started with the elements of directing. We finished with the supervision. We started with motivation. We finished with the features of motivation, meaning, and definition. Now we're going to study the importance of motivation. Why is motivation so important in an organization? From the business point of view, that is what we are going to study in today's class. From management point of view, why is motivation so much important in an organization? So the importance or relevance of motivation we shall study. So the importance of motivation, the first point, motivation helps to improve performance level of employees as well as the organization. Good motivation in the organization helps to achieve higher levels of performance as motivated employees contribute their maximum efforts for organizational goals. Yes, this is one of the very important you can say relevance of motivation here. It helps to improve the performance level of all the employees as well as the organization, because proper motivation will satisfy all the needs of the employees, and they have to they put their best and they work hard towards the achievement of goals. So when there is a satisfied employee, it can always have best, you can always expect from him or her the best performance. So good motivation in the organization will always have high level of performance from the employees, and they will contribute, they work hard towards, and they put all the efforts possible for the achievement of organizational goals. So this is one of the very important, you can say, importance or relevance of motivation. It helps to improve the performance level of the employees as well as the business or organization. Second importance of motivation is motivation helps to change the negative attitudes of employee to positive attitudes. If management rewards and appreciates the employees for good work and encourages them positively, then the worker may slowly develop positive attitude towards the work. Yes, this is another importance of motivation here. Motivation helps to change the negative or indifferences, all these negative attitudes of the workers into positive attitudes, and this will again lead to achievement of goal. So this is what is nothing but when all positive rewards or appreciation or positive encouragement or praise or recognition is given to a worker will slowly develop that positive attitude towards the work and work hard and achieve the goal. So this is again, it changes the negative or indifferences or any bad attitude or towards the work or towards the employer or management. It turns or converts it into positive attitude. It's only possible through good motivation in order to achieve the organizational goal. So when suitable rewards are given, everything positive encouragement and positive praise is given, then always the attitude will change towards the work. It becomes from negative, it is converted into positive. The next importance of motivation is motivation helps to reduce employee turnover. Lack of motivation may lead to high labor turnover. If the management recognizes the needs of the employees and will provide them with incentives, then the employees may not leave the organization. So motivation will also save the cost of recruitment, training, etc., and helps to retain good staff in the organization. So motivation will always help to reduce or to lessen the employee turnover. So what is this employee turnover? Employee turnover means the employees or the workers leaving the organization quite often is what is called as labor turnover or employee turnover. So this again, if they do not leave the organization and you retain the best employees or workers in your organization, even management can save cost that is incurred in new recruitment or training. So this is what happens in a good motivational system. So employee turnover is taking place due to lack of motivation. So if the managers will get to know actually what an employee or worker requires or needs in order to get motivated and to work hard, and managers will provide management will provide accordingly, will reward them accordingly, then it can be positive or negative, then the workers will work hard and they will actually not leave the organization. They will remain in the organization for a long time, and with this motivation will also help to save such cost and retain the talented and good staff members in the organization. So labor turnover means people or employees or workers leaving the organization is reduced through good motivation. Next importance of motivation is motivation helps to reduce absenteeism in the organization. Motivation helps the workers to take work as pleasure and not as a burden, and this in turn will reduce absenteeism in the organization. Very important. When you do not have any interest in certain things, for example, even in college, when you don't have interest to attend the class, you remain absent. So this is what is the example there. So motivation, good motivation will help the employees to take work as pleasure, as enjoyment, rather than a burden or rather than a negative aspect. So this good motivation only can do this. So it helps to reduce absenteeism. So employees or workers will remain less absent. And why these people remain absent is because of a poor relationship with the superiors or colleagues, or bad working conditions or environment. So all these things will be reduced and will be avoided if good motivation is there. So this is what happens here. So when through good motivation system, all these negative points are removed and eliminated, and good motivation will help the workers to take the work and job as a pleasure and enjoyment, rather than taking it as a burden or negative aspect. Okay, so this is what will happen in good motivation system, and the worker will work hard and come to the office or the organization regularly. So absenteeism will be reduced through good motivation. The next importance of motivation is motivation helps the managers to introduce changes in the organization without much resistance from the employees. So managers can convince the employees that the changes may bring rewards to them, and hence changes will be readily accepted by the employees. So motivation will actually help the managers to introduce changes, and very easily they introduce changes without any resistance or stoppage from the organization employees or workers. So every time when any change is introduced in the organization, there is a tendency of resistance. Resistance means to stop or to restrict. So these workers may stop or may not accept the changes that are taking place in the environment, or what changes have been introduced by the management. So if good management or good leader can convince the employees that these changes are brought to for the benefit of the employees themselves, and they will be getting good rewards for that, then they will accept the change. So this is what is motivation. So motivation will help the managers to introduce the change, and in turn it will help the employees to accept the change and adapt the change very easily. So this is what are the wonders of motivation. I hope you have understood, dear students. In our next class, we'll study about the Maslow's need hierarchy theory of motivation. Thank you.